What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? Let's see if anyone comes on here. This is kind of an interesting time because it's Friday and everybody is like partying and doing their thing on Friday. I was even thinking about going out this Friday. So, depending on how many people join the live, what's popping, I might end the live and just go somewhere. Because tomorrow I have to run 10 miles. So I'm like, I might just go out tonight real quick, come home, get ready to rest. I tried TikTok and I'm trying not to be so final with it, but I'm just not a TikTok live girl. I'm not a TikTok live girl. I tried it. It's not for me. My people over here, okay? My people are over here. And yeah, TikTok live is an odd place to be at. An odd place to be at. Just energetically. I couldn't even do this. I couldn't even talk to TikTok live like this. Like, it's just ain't for me. It ain't for me. YouTube is my playing ground. I tried. Let me know your name. Let me know who all is here. At least I can say I tried. All right, y'all. So I'm doing another pick a card reading. Okay. And if you guys send $10 to my Cash App, comment down below and I will answer any questions you guys have. Okay. Or if you just need some clarity or quick guidance, I got you. Okay. So that's what we are doing. Pick a card reading, general message. And if anybody chimes in that they want a card, I got you. All right. All right. Let's get started because I know this will save to my platform anyways. I'm going to choose some options for you guys today. I was going to do numbers again, but I think I'm just going to stick to pyramids because I'm feeling called to Egypt right now. Again, I'm always called to Egypt, but you know. All right, so option 1 is going to be the tiger's eye right here. Option 2 is going to be the lapis lazuli right here. Option 3 is going to be the rose quartz right here, okay? All right, let's get started. Option 1, who has the tiger's eye. Feel free to say hello and drop where you're from, y'all. Option 1, Holy Spirit, what do they need to know? Option 1. Say what's up. Say what's up. Who is this? Sniper Shot VR. What a name. I like it. Hi. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Option 1. Holy Spirit, what do they need to know? Markosha, I need this. I had the worst day. I locked my keys in the car and it was 101 degrees. Me and my kids were so stressed. Oh my God, babe. Oh my God. Well, one, I'm hoping it worked out well because you on here. I hope everything's good. So I'm sending you love. And you know what? Sometimes we have days like that. Like I've had twice where I locked myself out of my house. And I didn't have spare keys. The spare keys was in the house. So, understood. Understood. All right, option 1, ready, okay. Yeah, babe, well, I'm praying your day gets better. It's a 7-11 portal, okay? So let's switch the energy up and start manifesting some good stuff. Maybe that was the universe's way of saying slow down. I don't know. And the heat, though. But, you know, sometimes the universe just wants you to slow down, all right? Holy Spirit, another card for option 1. Whoa, okay, you guys got 2 more cards. G. Louise, okay, we have cast out and waiting. It's time to let something go. Y'all, I need to take a drink on this one. I'm hearing it's time to let someone, I started with something. It's time to let someone go. And you guys could sense, it's like they're literally pointing at someone. Look at the cards. They're literally pointing at someone. It's like maybe you've been waiting for some sort of action, waiting for something to shift or change regarding someone. They're saying it's time to just let go. Surrender this situation. Surrender this person. I'm smelling coffee for some reason. And coffee is usually used like in spells and to fast, to make something happen fast. Okay? It's also sometimes used as an offering for the ancestors. So some of you guys may feel called to put some coffee on your ancestor altar. But it's time to let someone, it's like I'm hearing it's time. Like the wait is over. Like you waited enough, or you waited for change or waited for some sort of action, and it's time to let this person go. And this card actually says you can't keep accepting a bad situation. Okay? So it's like the last straw here. I'm hearing the final countdown. Yeah, final countdown. What's going on with option 1? Ace of Chalices. Somebody is, oh my God, that is crazy. Someone's literally blocking you guys. It's like someone is still in your energy field and they're blocking you from having something new come in. And it's because I'm hearing you're holding out on hope. I'm hearing, you guys know the song from Greece? Gotta shape up, cause I need a man, and my heart is set on you. That is what I'm hearing. So it's like maybe your heart was set on someone. I'm even hearing for some of you guys, it could have been a friend. Maybe you were like trying to speak life into a friend, like trying to get this person to see better and do better. It's giving friendship or romantic relationship. It's either or. It could be both, but it's either or. It's like you've been trying to come on, do better. Maybe you've been trying to get this person to work out or take better care of their health or to just be thinking positive. But it feels like someone's holding you back. Oh my God, I'm hearing that song. You guys, tell me who is this? Every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back, telling me I need you in my life. Every time I try to go, someone keeps pulling me back. Everything's gonna be alright. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna get it. 3 of Swords. See? Woo, cast out. Something needs to be cut off, cast out, cleanse your energy, hide your kids, hide your home, hide your people. Basically, cleanse your energy, cleanse your home, cleanse your space, cleanse your car, cleanse this person's energy out. I'm here, revoke access to your life, revoke the keys. Oh, and we're talking about keys down here in this comment. That's interesting. It's like, take your keys back. Take it back. Like, it's time to lock someone out, lock something out for good. And it feels like there's either a friend or romantic interest. Okay. Oh, I think it's Chingy. Is it Chingy and Tyrese? Because I just got a flashback. What is this? High Priestess. Some of you guys already know this. You guys know that this person that you've been I'm hearing holding out on hope for, maybe it's a friend or romantic partner, has got to go. You were waiting for some sort of change. Like High Priestess, you were hoping that they would level up. And the universe is saying everyone has their own path. You can want better for people, but they have to be willing to do the work themselves. They have to be willing to get out there and do it themselves. Yeah, it's like this person's literally, I'm being honest with you guys, like there's this little block, and this block is this person. And it's like, I'm hearing it's like you are trying to help. You're trying to come in as the help, the light. But it's holding you back. What do we have at the bottom? King of Chalices, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Yeah, it's like you're wanting them. It's almost like this person sitting on the edge of their chair, like, come on now, do something better, be better, do better, want better. And this person's not about that. They're not ready. They're not, where the universe is trying to take you, they're nowhere near ready for that. They're nowhere near ready for that. And sometimes that's hard to hear when there's family members or friends or even romantic partners that we hold out hope for. We want them to have better. We want them to do better. This one right here is no, it's kind of giving the bird has to learn how to fly. Let them figure it out. Pull your energy back. Do what you need to do in your life. Focus on you. Reprioritize your life. Restructure your life. And who's meant to come in and stay will come in and stay. Who's meant to do the work will come in and do the work. This isn't chasing. This isn't begging. This isn't, you know, watching pick a card readings or getting readings on this person. This is a real clean cut, like, I wish you the best. I'm sending you love. I surrender you in this situation to the divine. And I'm focusing on my upward and onward path. That's what this is, you guys. So I know that reading was very kind of specific, but someone has to do the work. It's like you're holding out. It's like you're trying to actively pour so much into something that's not wanting to receive. It's like they hear you, but it's going in one ear and out the other. You're not absorbing it. And there's like some new offer, new friendship, new love that's trying to come in, but it's kind of blocked by whatever this is in your energy. Ragnar Jayan, Morales, I hope I pronounced your name right. Hi, nice to meet you. Okay, so let's finish this up. We're doing a pick a card reading, you guys. Let's wrap option 1 up. See what's going on with option 1. Simply love. Yeah. Simply love. You're holding out. Hell, for some of y'all, this could be a child. You know what I mean? It's like you can only do so much. And I think that's, even parents have a hard time processing that. It's that you can teach, you can share, you can try to instill wisdom and knowledge into someone, but you can't force. It's like you can lead a horse to water, but you can't force it to drink it. You can raise your children a certain way and they can still decide to go down the wrong path or do something totally opposite of what you taught them to do. So this is giving, all I can do is be here for support, but I can't wait on you. I can't do the work for you. I can't keep coming to your rescue. I'm going to send you love, but I'm going to focus on me. So this is like, just send them love, but don't keep pouring all of your energy, resources, and time into this. You can't do the work for this individual. Yeah, success and growth. I'm telling you guys, like, the journey that the universe is trying to take you guys on is so big. It's onward, really onward and upward. They keep showing like a roller coaster, like steadily going up. And the one thing that you are needing to let go of is, like, I'm hearing focusing on trying to, I'm just going to say, be Captain Save-A-Ho. Or Captain Save-A. You know what I mean? So you guys got to watch that. Who is this? Taylor. Hi, big sis. Anna. Hi, Anna, babe. So happy to catch you live. I missed your other stream, but I'll watch the replay. Thank you, babe. You guys, Anna's an amazing spiritualist, reader. She makes oil. She goes live on TikTok, I think. Correct me, babe. She's amazing. Y'all got to go find her. Anna, please plug your information down below so people can find you, okay, babe? I love you. I was on TikTok, honey, but them TikTok streets ain't for me. Those TikTok streets aren't for me, girl. I was on TikTok and I did this. Y'all, I told y'all I was going to be like that in the last live. I did this. Hello? Hi. So we're doing readings. And I'm telling you, it was so awkward. I was like, nope, YouTube is my place. I gotta go to YouTube. So maybe one day, like I said to you guys last time, and I kind of messed up today. I had some things to take care of with Harlow. I'm going to set a time, all right? Those y'all who are tuning in live right now and for later, okay? I'm going to set a specific day and time frame to go live on TikTok. Y'all go over there and watch me on TikTok because I'm scared, okay? I need y'all over there with me. I need y'all over there on them TikTok platforms with me, okay? Help us to get our money up because all I need to do is go live so I can be making more money, okay? I make money on YouTube. I need to make money on TikTok. That's all I need to do is go live, and I just cannot sit there long enough in silence. I just can't. My people are over here. Okay, yeah, they're a little aggressive over there. Yes, they are aggressive. I'm like, all shy, like I'm a totally different person on TikTok. Okay, crown chakra. So yeah, you guys are getting like, I'm hearing enveloped. I don't know why I'm hearing enveloped in wealth. Enveloped in wealth. So it's like knowledge, wisdom, richness is trying to be given to you. Like the seeds are being planted. But you guys, yeah, you guys have to focus on you. That's all I can say. It's like it's too much pouring into other people. And I know we're supposed to be here to help uplift and support community, but there needs to be a boundary. There has to be balance, because sometimes people overgive, and then it's not enough in their cup to pour back into themselves and things that they need to take care of. And that's what this is giving. Okay? So make sure you're pouring into yourself, because the universe does a lot of great things for you. These cards look very positive. Leader. You guys are supposed to be leading. You guys are supposed to literally be leading. This is like your level up. See how he didn't have the crown on before? Now he has the crown. It's like knowledge and wisdom, richness, wealth being given to you. You can try to plant the seed and pass it down, but ultimately it's up to that individual to take what you've been giving and apply it to their life. You can't force it. That is a message. That really is your reading. Like, there's only so much you can do. I'm going to get you guys one more card. I'm lying. I'm going to get you guys 3 more cards. You know me. Okay, so the universe is a message to you right now is to follow your passion. All the energy you've been pouring out at different places, because they're showing me like those waterfalls. Yep, this is the truth. Okay? They're showing me like those waterfalls. You know the waterfalls where they sprout out from different areas? It's like the universe is wanting you to put all that water on you. Like, just focus on you. Focus on your crops. Okay? Focus on your crops. What you're growing. What you're planting. I just heard what's in harvest. Give me one card. Thank you. See what's at the bottom. Freedom is yours. You're free to do as you want, as you would like. The horse also for me, it just represents kind of like this, well, obviously liberty, freedom. But I'm also hearing like acceleration. Like, once again, that coffee kind of scent that we have come through. It's like something is trying to speed off and take off for you. They're showing me like a racetrack. Yeah, they're showing me a horseshoe. Now they're showing me like hoodoo. So someone could have a connection with hoodoo because they're showing me coffee, horseshoes, racetrack. Someone betting on, I don't know if someone had an ancestor that used to like to bet on horses. That could be a sign that that's the ancestor that's trying to connect with you at this time. But Spirit has a plan for you. The koala bear spirit. Spirit has a plan. Spirit has ideas for you. Spirit hears your plans as well. You can't get wrapped up in everyone else's life path and journey. Like, people have a soul contract. People have things that they signed up to go through. Okay? We can't always interfere with that. So the universe is saying, listen, focus on you. We're advancing you. We're leveling you up right now. Focus on that. Send them love. Wish them well. But right now, this is about you. One card. Thank you, universe. I love how they're just listening to me today. We have Guru Ram Dass, miraculous moment, harmony surrounds you, expect miracles. Yeah, I see huge shifts, huge level ups for you guys. And I'm not BSing. I'm not coming on here to be like, everything's working out for you. You're going to be a star. You already are a star, first of all. Okay, you come from the cosmos, but the energy that I'm getting is that there's a lot of advancement and acceleration, and it's happening quickly, as quick as you redirect your energy towards you. All right, let's see what's going on here. 𝘠𝐻𝐺, spiritual force field, protective light is surrounding you. You are safe. Yeah, the need to protect your energy. See how that light is just beaming off of him, radiating off of him? This is about you just focusing on you, harnessing your own energy, your own power, and pouring it into your passions, your creativity, your projects, your intentions, your manifestations. Okay? Protecting your energy, knowing that Spirit has a plan for you. There's something about these jewels being on his third eye. This is indigo. Even though we have the crown chakra here, so someone's third eye could be opening. You could be getting visions and downloads, dreams very soon. Pay attention to you guys' dreams. I'm also seeing blue lotus flower. You guys might feel called to drink that tea to help with more like, why are they saying premonitions? Interesting, premonitions, okay? So pay attention to your dreams, what's coming through. I think there's a documentary on Ram Dass. I think it is, if I'm not mistaken, someone comment down below and let me know if I'm wrong. Isn't there a documentary on like his life or his last days? This is heavy Ram Dass, actually. Even though this is 𝘠𝐻𝐺 right here, I actually feel like you guys need to look up Ram Dass. Those who chose option 1, that is the energy that's coming through really quickly, because I'm actually seeing like a visual of him speaking. And then in fact, we have the crown chakra here. Some of you guys feel called to actually cover your crown chakra. We have this protective spiritual force field here. But you guys could feel called to like wear either a scarf. I'm hearing a turban for some of you guys, a head wrap, because what I'm noticing is you guys are supposed to cast out something or someone. There could be a need to protect your energy, to cleanse your energy, protect your energy. But everyone in this card almost has a head wrap in these cards. Almost everyone. So protecting your crown chakra, your third eye chakra, really tuning in. I'm telling you, it's like where the light usually emits outward. I see you guys more like bubbling it in. Okay, it's like it's being poured onto you. That's all I can say. That's what they're showing me right now. All right, so this is about you tapping in, pouring everything into you, getting the knowledge and excitement that you need to level up. Spirit has a plan. Spirit's helping you water your own garden. Send everybody else love, but it's about you right now, okay? It's all about you, okay? That's what I have for you guys. Option 1. I'm trying to think, do they want me to do anything else? Hold on. Whoa. Yep. What is this? Stability. See, remember how that leader, we had a card where the guy was stepping into like his leadership and he had a crown on one picture. This is that. This is that. You guys are stepping into more stability. Crops. Pinnacles. It's giving a big pay. Ooh, I'm hearing James Brown, the big payback. That's what I'm hearing, the big payback. So yeah, the big payback. Your good karma is coming around, option 1. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. But this is about you guys stepping into your more, it's giving a masculine earth sign. It's giving Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. That's just what I'm picking up on. Mountain, stand your ground. Be firm in who you are. Invest in yourself. Set healthy boundaries. Don't be afraid to say no. Don't be afraid to say, you know what? I just don't have the emotional capacity today. I don't have the time today. I'm sending you love. I wish I could, but I just can't right now. And when we have Water Guardian, connect with your emotions, which we also have the King of Cups come out. So water, earth energy is what's here, watering your garden. And I just checked. There's a short film documentary on Netflix, Ram Dass Going Home. See? That. There's something about that that's coming through here. I don't know really what. Of course, his card came out, but I am seeing a visual of Ram Dass. So I don't know if there's something significant about his story that's going to resonate for some of you, or at least, I don't know, inspire some of you. Why I get some of these things, I don't know. I just share, okay? Thank you, Anna. Let's see what's going on here. One more card, Holy Spirit. Thank you, shift. Yeah, there's a shift happening. That's it. Like, I feel like it's repetitive now for you guys, but there's a shift happening for you guys. Overall, the universe is saying some things have got to go, some habits, some things have got to go. Doesn't mean you're a bad person. Doesn't mean you did anything wrong. It just means that they want you to reprioritize what's important, redirect, refocus. That's it. What's at the bottom? Full moon. Whoa, we just had a full moon yesterday. In Capricorn. I believe it was it the buck moon? We've been having a lot of interesting mystical things happening. You know, Capricorn is a hard worker. I did say like a king, like an earthy king, right? So what do you want to build overall is what I'm asking you. What do you want to sow? What seed do you want to sow? What do you want to grow? It's giving Jack and the Beanstalk, especially this card here. What do you want to grow? See the leaves? It's very earthy. What do you want to grow? What will you plant? So we had the 7-7 portal. We had something going on with Sirius in astrology. I think that ended on the 7th. We had the full moon in Capricorn. And then today is the 7-11 portal. It's a lot happening back to back. This would be the time to do your big one. This would be the time to be talking to the stars, talking to your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, okay? So option 1, and also this is clarity and confirmation that if you did something under that full moon or during this time frame, it may have been heard, okay? It's taken off. So that's what I have for you guys. Let me know how that resonates. I know that one was quite interesting, but that's what I got for you guys. I don't know what more to say about this one other than This is so random. Other than eat from the earth. I was about to say other than take care of yourself. Eat from the earth. Okay. So they're wanting you guys to eat from the earth. You guys see what foods are in season right now. For example, if you need more grounding of your root chakra, eat rooted vegetables. I don't know why that is like coming out so strongly. Huh. Look up koala bears. Look, clear out the clutter. Frog spirit. Something's gotta go. We started off like that with that reading like that. But yeah, I feel like you guys need to be eating from the earth, like connecting with the earth element. Connecting more with the earth, grounding your energy, seeing what comes through. Duh. Okay, so you guys have the crown chakra card. I kept getting a third eye because of the jewel here, which makes me think of a bindi. And what's interesting is usually when people are more connected to their crown chakra, usually people who are very like gifted with dreams, premonitions, prophetic messages, they often need to find more balance when it comes to grounding their physical energy. Some people are too much in the 5D, 6D, all the way up, and they forget that they're living here as a human. They still have the matrix to take care of. So it's like you could get a little off balance in the physical realm where spiritually you could be taken off. There could be a lot of things happening for you spiritually. Your sleep patterns could be thrown off. Getting a lot of downloads. You could even be forgetful in days. Like, okay, I thought this was Tuesday, but it's really Thursday. You know, it's like a kind of like a hop in timeline. So just be mindful of that. Make sure you're grounding your energy and protecting your energy, since we kept getting covering your head. Make sure you're rooting yourself, that you're grounding yourself, putting your feet in grass and sand, connecting back to your breath, connecting back to, I'm hearing, reality. That's a big message. As I put cards back, I'm going to see if anything else comes out for you guys, okay? Affluence. Yep. Shriyantra, you guys might want to meditate on this symbol. I feel like for this option, meditation, grounding yourself in nature, maybe even yoga is going to be key for you guys. Just overall grounding your physical vessel. I see protective amulets and symbols. Some of you may also feel called to wear like a some sort of like necklace or medallion, something that's symbolic or meaningful for you. But I'm also hearing like maybe something that has a mirror on it, so that when people send like energetic attacks, it's mirrored back to them. That's really it, you guys. You guys are ready for this new level up, this new upgrade. It's going to be one of self-care, one of self-focus. And that's what I have for you guys. Option 1, I'm sending you guys lots and lots of love. Option 2, you guys have lapis lazuli. Oh my God, option 1, it makes a lot of sense because you guys had tiger's eye, which has to do with grounding. And it looks a lot like a tree. Very interesting. Okay, anyways, option 2. Option 2, lapis lazuli, okay? It just clicked to me, like, duh. All right, option 2. Let's see what's going on. I don't know, it's like I keep feeling like wow. This one's like Neptunian. I'm getting like Neptune. I'm thinking Pisces. I'm thinking dreamy. It's giving visual arts. It's giving graphic effects. I don't know why they're saying CGI. This almost feels like a trip. I'm going to be honest with you guys. This feels like a trip. I'm going to be honest with you. But I also just got a quick visual of kava. I don't know if you guys like know of kava root, kava nectar. We have a kava bar here in Cali. And it's pretty decent. And basically it's like it's a healthy version. How do I say it? Not a version. It's a healthy uplifter, okay? Instead of drinking or, you know, being under the influence of any other sort of thing, just for the lack of a better word right now. Kava, there's different types of kava, and kava can help you to feel very grounded, relaxed, or very talkative. Trust me, like I thought it was BS, but when I tasted it, I was talking like this. Like, I felt like there was no need for alcohol. It's like, I just felt very relaxed, very calm, and just very open. And for some reason, I'm getting that. It's like a very relaxed social energy. Okay, option 2. But they're correcting me right now, because as soon as I said that, it's like now they're saying, but there is, because they're saying psilocybin. I don't know if I can say that on here. You know the Jessie Reyez song? you guys like my you know, like the little mushrooms that grow? Be careful what I say. For some reason I'm getting that. I'm getting like, it's giving like a, they're saying groovy. They're showing me something from like the 70s, 60s, and 70s. Colors. Oh my God, I wish I had that deck out right now. They're showing me colors. Something happening within the dream realm. Whoa. The Chariot. This one feels like out of focus. Like they're showing me a camera that's going out of like focus. It feels out of focus. It feels a little tipsy, what's it? Tipsy-turvy? Like this feels a little interesting. What is this? The sun. Wow. The Chariot and the sun next to each other. You guys ever stare at the sun so long and it's just like, and if you sit under it long enough, you can kind of feel lightheaded. So something so powerful hitting you where you just kind of feel like kind of dazed. The Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. Sun God Ra. What is happening here? Light codes, activations. This is a different type of reading. This one is not. Option 1 was more like a, you know, like your regular random pick a card. But what message needs to come through? This is not the Devil. All your cards are major arcana cards. This is not a regular schmegular reading. You guys are 10 of Wands. Okay. Okay. Whoa. It's almost like I feel kind of like overwhelmed with this energy. Who's tuning into option 2? I should have known with lapis lazuli. I'm going to tell you what this is giving. It's giving shedding, like literally burning the way the old. It's giving Phoenix for some reason. They're showing me someone like purging something out of their system. So you know how they have remedies for people who have hangovers? They go and sit in the sun. You can purge things out. You go sit in a sauna or in a steam room, or you go take a hot yoga class and you sweat something out. Yeah, it's like you're being called to sweat, like to purge something. Something's being purged out of you. Purge the weight. Purge, like, by weight I mean actually like energetic. Like something heavy is being shedded. Light code activations are going to do this for you guys. You guys are being called to connect with the fire element. Fire element. That is your element, to burn away the old. So whether this is actually writing something down on paper and burning it, working with candles. I see you guys spending time by fire, even desert. Like connecting with, and I don't even say that much, connecting with the desert energy, because that's a very specific energy. You can connect that with the earth element, but if you've ever been in the desert and just that dryness, there's something here about that. Like when the sun hits you so hot and you feel that just the dryness hits you. It's like that daze, and you start feeling like the moistness of your own sweat on your skin. Something is coming up to be purged, and this feels very spiritual. This feels very energetic, and I don't feel like, I feel like the cards that I'm using right now aren't even the right cards for you guys. And that's how I know this is a totally different vibe, because this is what happens with my personal readings. Like I know which decks to use for certain readings. What's going on? Markosha, I talk to Ra every day. I was trapped in the sun today because my keys were in the car. I sweated so bad and I am purging from alcohol. Girl. Ooh, well, I'm happy to know that it wasn't, I'm not tripping, because I was like, what am I feeling right now? Yeah. This is interesting. They don't even want me to use these cards. Hold on. Give me a second, you guys. Bingo. Woo. They're telling me which cards to use. Once I made it home, I felt like the devil was after me. Well, you got the devil right here. So cleanse your babe. Cleanse your energy. Reset. Just reset. That's what I'm being told to tell you. Cleanse your energy, reset. Don't share anything with anyone. Recharge, reset. What's crazy is actually for you, babe, I'm getting go spend some time in water. Cleanse your energy, reset, burn away today. Like wash your clothes, cleanse your space, burn some sage, some dragon's blood sage if you have it. Write down your fears and everything and burn it on a piece of paper. Go spend time by water. I don't know why. That's what they want you to do. Just reset. And then start affirming everything that you want to happen in your life. Okay? Oh, you're cleansing your floors while watching this. Well, also collect some ocean water. Collect some ocean water or some natural water and use that in your space. And actually do that in your car too. Anoint them keys. Something about that. All right. Hey, what is this going on? Hold on, you guys. Comments just kind of glitched on my end. Tayasha, is it Tayasha, babe, or Tiasha? Correct me. Is it Tayasha? Hey, I watch your videos. Love them. Thank you, babe. I love that you love them. I appreciate you guys for being here. Seriously, because TikTok, that area is a little conflicting for me, a little tricky. Okay, let's get back into this reading. This is a serious one. I like it though. Ace of Swords, clarity, cutting through. So wait. Can you actually type it? Type it the way I should pronounce it, babe, because I don't want to pronounce it wrong. Okay, Ace of Swords, clarity. We're getting to the truth of things. You see how he has it? It makes me think of a scythe. This makes me think of a scythe. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I've never seen a chariot where he has a weapon drawn. He's on his chariot and he has his scythe or whatever this sword, kind of curved sword weapon is up. And the swords is falling on top of that. Tiasha. Did I say it right, babe? It's nice to meet you, babe. Thank you. So I feel like this is a cut through. It's getting to the truth of a situation. Thank you, babe. It's getting to the core of a situation. If you need clarity, you need guidance, it's time to burn away what the illusion is. Because I was getting Neptune and it's making me think of illusions, effects. The Hermit. Get to the truth of a situation. We have Virgo here, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Capricorn here, Cancer here. Six of Pentacles. Have a great day, babe. I appreciate you. I'll try to go live more. Okay, so this is real. The light is going to be shed on something. The light is being shed on something, you guys. Four of Pentacles. Knowing who to hold back from, what to hold back from. It's more major arcana cards. Technically 5. I'm hearing your vessel is made for more. This is not, like I said before, and I'm going to repeat it again. It is not your typical reading. This is a reading where I have to sit back and process this. This is more intuitive. The cards are going to help a little bit, but this is more intuitive. This is a different vibe, you guys. This is a type of reading that calls for someone to actually cleanse and purge their space, their vessel, to actually receive the downloads and information guidance that they need from their spiritual team. This is serious. This reading is for the people that need to be on point with their spiritual cleanses, connecting with Gaia, connecting with their whomever it is they believe in. Like there needs to be a ritual, there needs to be a routine in place for you guys. More day and night. I'm hearing got me working day and night. Yeah, morning and night. I'm even hearing I'll be sure. I can tell you how I feel about you night and day. It's night and day, day and night. You guys need to be connecting with source, spirit. If you notice there's a shift in your life, if you feel like things are shifting, allow it to shift. Just trust that. Flow with that wave. If you've been feeling stagnant or just kind of like out of the loop, random like inconveniences, You guys need to cleanse your energy. You need to cleanse your space. And if you have a car, cleanse your car, cleanse your home, cleanse yourself, reset, recharge. Your physical vessel is trying to align with your higher self. What's happening here is that I'm hearing misalignment. Like, spiritually, you are trying to be given information, but your physical vessel isn't at the frequency to hold it. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense for someone. It's not. With the Six of Pentacles, what they're showing me, it's not in balance. It's not in balance. Your physical realm has to catch up to your higher self. What your higher self is trying to do is much bigger than you right now. And I'm hearing, my thoughts are clouded because of it. You guys, that's 𝐴𝐵𝐻. That's a portion of 𝐴𝐵𝐻's rap from Jhené Aiko. Oh my God, what is that? Jhené Aiko's song from her 𝘛𝘪𝘱 album with 𝐴𝐵𝐻. It's something to the extent of like I'm driving on the wrong. Hold on. Going the wrong way on a one-way street. I think that's it. Going the wrong way on a one-way street. That's all I can get right now. Going the wrong way on a one-way street. They're also giving me the vision of Bittersweet Symphony. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that song. Please go listen to that song. That song, and the music video, he's walking against the crowd. The crowd is going in one direction. He's walking the opposite direction. And it has to do with kind of like being a part of a herd, right? How humans, no shade, but a lot of humans, they get kind of like distracted by worldly events and everything that's going on in the matrix that they're not in tune, you know? So it's like the black sheep doing something that's, I'm hearing the oddball out, the odd one out, doing something different. I wouldn't be shocked if the Tower card came out for you guys. This is like, I'm hearing wrecking ball. This is like something that comes through that say, hey, that path you're going physically, it's a physical path. It's about to shift in order to align with your higher path, your higher self. You guys are destined for something very huge, something very big. With all these major arcana cards, they're just trying to give you clarity so that you can cut through to the situation, cut through to the truth, and give you insight, wisdom, clarity. That's all I can tell you. It's giving clarity, John Mayer. I've used that so many times in my pick a card readings, but please go listen to that. It's like he says in the beginning of that song, he says, I worry. He said, I weigh 3 times my body. I worry, I throw my fear around. But this morning is a calm I can't explain. That is this reading. It's like there's so much happening. These different things keep happening. But the universe says, hold up. Like, we hear you, we see you, and there's going to be a shift here. So all of a sudden he wakes up and he's just calm. He has clarity. He has insight. I'm telling you, there's like your physical realm. That's what they're saying to me right now. Your physical vessel, your physical realm just needs to match with your higher self. Your higher self is already ready. It's like it's waiting for you. 7LM, hello. Hi, hun. Listen, girl, you're very beautiful today and every day. I appreciate that. I'm sending you love. Nice to meet you. So, once again, you guys, I feel like there's enlightenment here. Go gather those light codes. Y'all need to be in the light. You guys need to be gathering sunlight. Really letting the sun recharge you, reset. Oh, I'm hearing sun A, sun B, so yoga. Maybe doing yoga early morning when the sun rises. You guys need to wake up with the sun. In fact, wake up before the sun. Greet the sun. That needs to be your practice. You guys need to look up how Kemet, yep. You guys need to look up how the ancient Egyptians connected with the sun. There is, I think it would be considered Kemetic yoga. Okay. No worries. I think it would be considered Kemetic yoga. Ultimately, you guys are freeing yourself. You're freeing yourself from it. They're showing me the Matrix. Oh my God, you guys have so many different references. You guys remember how in Stranger Things, 11 would be stuck on that TV. It'd be like a Pepsi or a Coca-Cola commercial. It was all programming. And she would just sit there and be like, Papa, Papa. And for some reason, they're showing me that like there's this programming, which makes sense why I kept getting that Neptunian kind of Piscean, dreamy, like kind of in a daze. It's very focused, but it's kind of like hypnotism, like the spiral. That's why they want me to pull this. It's like you're being focused in on into the, you're programmed into the matrix. Your physical vessel needs to catch up to your higher self. Your higher self is trying to do big things with you. Your physical vessel can't handle it right now. Things are shifting and shaking and being misplaced because you need to get clear. I'm hearing clear, cut, and centered. You need to cleanse your space, cleanse your energy, reset, purge the old, and prepare in preparation for the new, a higher frequency. Higher frequency. In order to have a higher frequency, your body has to be able to hold a higher frequency. So your physical vessel, this could have to do with health, fitness, it needs to be tuned up. Your physical vessel needs to be tuned up to a higher frequency, and they're showing me tuning forks, which makes sense why 𝐂𝐻𝐿𝐽 came in, because 𝐂𝐻𝐿𝐽 works with a lot of sound frequency instruments. Elena, I hope I said your name right, babe. Elena. Hi, you look gorgeous. Can you please say hi? Elena, by the way, you look like such a pretty, sweet angel. I definitely appreciate that, hon. I'm sending you so much love back. And Markosha, interesting because last night I got the download to wake up early and take a cold shower. Yes, cold plunges, Wim Hof breathing. What's very interesting is I know Ayurvedic practices have kind of like a different say on being in cold water, and because it is kind of like a shock to the nervous system. But what I will say is everything in moderation. Why? Because when I was going through my lowest, and I will tell you guys this, when I was going through my lowest, the thing that got me out of that were those cold showers. When I needed a shock to my system, kind of like a reboot, you know how you have to hurry up and reboot a commercial. Very interesting. Commercials are programming. A computer, I would use cold water intentionally. I knew what I was doing. I would say, you know what? I need to reset. I'm feeling off. Go reset my body. Now, when I'm on my cycle as a woman, I don't do that, because when you're on your cycle, your body needs warmth. It needs to feel warm and safe, not a shock. But I had a period of time where I was really on my A game with like my hot yoga, my eating healthy. I was so like floaty and lighthearted. It was a time where I was going through an ascension. I was elevating, and I was doing those cold showers. I was doing the cryotherapy, and I noticed a huge difference in my energy as well as my life. So I would highly suggest doing research on that, okay? Cold showers to shake some energy up, okay? If you are feeling stagnant, if you are feeling just kind of low or heavy, go take a cold shower. I know it's like, I don't want to be in that, but go do it. Jump in a cold pool of water. Breathe through it. Do that. See the difference. Okay? See the difference. But this here is like your physical anatomy is trying to catch up to a higher frequency. I'm telling you, your higher self wants you to be in a higher frequency, but your physical vessel just can't hold it. Not right now, but it will. I'm hearing simple things. You guys need to be mindful what you're eating. I'm hearing weighed down, heavy. That's what this devil card is. It's like feeling trapped, stuck to something. This chariot is trying to go, but this devil is trying to chain the damn chariot. So it's like you have the sun raw in the middle trying to burn it away. So like I said, the one thing that is kind of, this feels like a how to remove a blockage pick a card reading, because it's like the first pal had something about what's blocking them. This one feels like for you guys, what's blocking you, or it's like old habits, not having a set ritual. Like I'm hearing a very intentional set ritual day and night for yourself, spiritually, physically. Okay, once you set that in stone, I'm telling you, even have ChatGPT help you create a quick little spiritual, physical routine for yourself morning and night if you don't have the capacity to do that right now. Because I'm telling you guys, once you guys start doing these things that your spirit is calling you to do, your spirit, notice I said your spirit is calling you to do, you're going to see noticeable, I'm hearing road opener, you're going to see a noticeable shift in your life and how things naturally start to flow and open for you. Just because you put it out there, you were intentional, you knew your worth, you were connected to your higher self, you were in alignment with these things. And physically, your physical vessel could hold these things. They have the capacity. So, physically, level up. Do what you need to do. Do what you need to do. That is the message. Do what your higher self is telling you to do. And in order to know that, you need to sit still with your higher self. Say, self, higher self, show me what I need to do next. Tell me what I need to do. Remove any blockages, any veils, anything that's blocking my path. Remove it and show me what I need to do. And matter of fact, give me the energy and time and clarity to do these things that you want me to do. That old ish got to go. That has got to be purged out. You guys, I'm going to throw out everything I'm hearing for you guys. Just, it's so random. I'm telling you, this is like health, spiritual, and I don't give health advice. I have to put that out there. I'm just telling you what I'm hearing right now, okay? I'm getting chlorella. I'm getting chlorophyll. I'm getting spirulina. Option 1 had blue lotus, and for some reason, I'm still getting that here. Started with kava. So instead of drinking, instead of doing other things, maybe look into kava. Even bring your own packs of kava if you go out with family and friends and they drink. This is about setting boundaries so you can be clear. That is the key. They don't want you under any substance. They need you clear. They need you to receive clarity. They need your physical vessel clear. Drinking lots of water, praying over your water, charging your water. I'm seeing salt in water, making sure you guys are hydrated. They're showing me cucumbers. They're showing me, look up LMNT electrolytes instead of sugar-based electrolytes. Maybe just making your own natural electrolyte water. Connecting with sun god Ra, connecting with the sun overall, receiving light code activations, connecting with the fire element, connecting with the water element, speaking over things, speaking over yourself, speaking over your circumstances, cleansing your space, cleansing your energy, recharging, resetting. You know how they say every month you're supposed to do a reset of your space? You guys are being called to do that now. So go clean your car, go reset your space, burn some sage, some dragon blood sage. I keep getting dragon blood sage, and ironically you have this dragon here. Whoa, they're giving me more information. Give me a second. Burn the sage, burn the dragon's blood sage, then go through with Palo Santo, because Palo Santo is more of like a healer and a sweetener. I'm also getting frankincense and myrrh for some of you guys. Burning that could also be significant because they're showing me like copal. Copal, whoa, working with copal. Whoa, I didn't mean to say that. That's interesting. They're showing me like a incense burner, those old ones that you can swing and go through your home. So this is about resetting. You guys need an overall reset completely. Just reset, undo the programming. Reset, reprogram. Turn the TV off, turn the shows off. Make sure the music that you're listening to is of high frequency to help tune your physical. Vesica Pisces. Is that what I'm getting? The circles that are lapping over. You guys are saying a lot to me right now. You guys want to look up Joan of Arc. You guys also want to look up I think her name is Santa Marta. There's two different versions. There's Santa Marta la Dominadora, and then there's Saint Santa Marta. You guys, I'm getting a lot of energy from y'all. Like, this is very interesting, but this is a dominating. Like, I conquer my demons. I conquer my shadow. I conquer these things that I have allowed to get in my way. And usually it's our mind. Usually it's us. But I'm also hearing cleansing yourself in your space from even like evil eye. Anything that you've been like kind of just, it feels like it's old. It doesn't feel like someone's actively, I don't know, that could be different for each one of you, but I'm not picking up anything active. Like option 1 felt like they need to do some stuff like ASAP to protect your energy and pull back their overgiving and sharing. You guys feel more like there's old residual, like backup, like you need to cleanse, like you need to just straight up cleanse your space, cleanse yourself, cleanse your energy detox, to reset, to bring the good in, to bring all this new in, to raise your frequency, to hold a higher frequency. Yeah, because the Chariot card is connected to the Merkaba. The Merkaba, which is your physical vessel. But it's not spinning, you can't ascend. The Merkaba is ready to spin so you can travel to higher energies. Precisely. So some of you guys may feel called to work with Archangel Metatron. Okay? So overall, with the Ace of Swords here, you're getting the very strong feminine figures who are dominant, who defeat, what's holding them back. think of it. Joan of Arc, even what is it? Santa Martha la Dominadora. Literally, I think one of those figures has a snake. The other one has his foot on a dragon. And they're similar. One's more like the Catholic version. I think one's more based on African like tradition, dysphoria. I don't know. You guys let me know. But anyways, it feels like a conquering energy. You guys are conquering your shadow. And that's okay, because the shadow's not bad. You just need to get a hold over your ego. That's a separate message that's coming through right now. So it's like being mindful of yourself. This is body, mind, spirit awareness. How would you have awareness if you're blinded by substances? How could you evolve if you're constantly under the influence? This is a purge. It's a purge. How could you think clearly if you have a bunch of junk around you? How could you think clearly if you're always like overeating and going into like a food coma? You know what I mean? So it's like purge the old. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm even hearing oh God, it just left that quickly. I'm seeing it. What do they call it? When you get your self cleansed, if you know what I mean. Enema. Like, get that ish out of you. Get that ish. A colonic, is that what it is? Like, you literally, this is spiritual and physical. Get the old out. You know how people are talking about parasite cleanses? This is it. This is like spiritual, physical. Get it out. Get it out. But once you do that, you can't go putting the old ish back in. It has to be all new energy. So like I said, you guys need to tune your physical frequency. You got to tune it up. Program yourself with positive, empowering things, and watch the roads open. Because they're already, your higher self is ready. Your spiritual team is ready. It's just they're waiting on you. Okay, let's see what's going on with this deck. The light is shining, honey. I'm hearing your aura is going to be gleaming. Like, you're going to be very bright. Intolerable for those who can't reach you. That's what I'm hearing. Whoa, intolerable. So there's something about I'm telling you, this frequency shift is so major. It's like it's gonna like kind of like you're gonna reek of it. You know how like when some people eat a lot of garlic, when they sweat they stink, or like when people drink a lot, like you can just smell certain like like in people's sweat. For some reason, I feel like once you guys go through this purge, it's like it's gonna be felt. It's almost like they can smell it. People can feel it, and it's so powerful. It's so intense that certain people may not like you. You may not understand why people don't like you. You could even be like, I don't know why this person they're not saying hi to me anymore. They're not communicating with me more. I didn't do anything. Honey, your energy is too much. It's okay. Your energy has raised. Don't take it personal. It just means that they're no longer in a vibrational match. You'll have friends, you'll have family. You may even have a romantic partner fall away because you keep doing this. Raising, okay? And something so simple, and they're wanting me to share this with you guys. And I know a lot of people that are like, I'm cool with, who are in their fitness like journey, have noticed this, where it's like, you'll be like, you know what, I have to, you could be at a party and be like, I have to go because I have to wake up in the morning to go work out. I have to do this, And you'll have people say, why are you doing all that? Just take the day off. Why you can miss a day? Pay attention to what that person's programming is and how they handle their life. Because really, it's a lifestyle. Wellness is a lifestyle. Spirituality isn't just one thing you do. It's who you are. You are a spirit. You have to take care of your spiritual vessel and your physical vessel. It has to be in alignment. It's about you guys getting that into alignment. Some people are going to fall off because you're raising your frequency. Allow it to be. Don't get sad about it. Don't be butthurt about it. Don't take it personal. Just know that we all operate off of energy and frequency. If people start to fall away, be mindful. Take notice. Know this. The right people are going to align. The people on that frequency are going to come in. Okay. I'm too damn scared to do a parasite cleanse. And You know what? I haven't done one yet, but I plan to do one because I've been getting the spiritual nudge to do one. I'm gonna do one soon. But I have to say, when you do that stuff, y'all gotta, you gotta set days. You gotta be at home. You can be like, well, I work and I'm just gonna randomly do this. No, you gotta have set days where you do this. Hi, Rosemary. But yeah, babes, like y'all, you gotta have set days where you do your cleanses if you're gonna do it, the physical stuff, because your body has to purge. So you can't be out in them streets trying to purge. Okay, so let's see what's going on. I love this for you guys because that tells me that, I don't know why I just heard unlimited access. Unlimited. They're also saying exclusive. So this is different. So it's almost like they're showing me a subscription. Like people having a subscription. What? This is very interesting. It's like you're becoming very exclusive with your time and energy to maintain this frequency, right? And it feels like you're tapping into some sort of unlimited potential. I'm hearing unlimited access of like higher knowledge resources. Like it's almost like I'm hearing a golden aura. Like whoa, I can't even speak. The color gold, yellows, and orange, white could be colors that you guys connect with. Like that could literally be the color of your aura when you step into this new energy. The color white is very significant here. White and gold. Gold represents masculine energy. You have the sun here, which is representative of masculine energy. Some of you guys could have a masculine guide that's trying to help you with this, to kind of burn away this old. But I definitely got a lot of strong feminine warrior energy here too. So keeping that balance of yin and yang energy, masculine and feminine, the sun and the moon. But this is strong sun energy. This is going to help you to radiate even more powerful. Not only that, but you're going to become like a magnet to the things that you are supposed to have. So it's like I'm telling you, like a road opener. Like things are going to naturally gravitate towards you because you've shifted your energy. Your physical vessel has finally been tuned up, like an instrument. It's like a piano that needs to be tuned. Your body has finally been tuned up to align with its spiritual vessel, your higher self. Okay. Rosemary, what's the reading about? Okay, babe, so I'm doing a pick a card reading. We are on option 2, okay? I also mentioned that for you guys, if you wanted a certain question answered, you guys could send $10 over to my Cash App. So that's what we're doing right now, okay? But it feels like it's more of like a blockage. What blockage needs to be removed? Because option 1 had like something that they need to be like let go of, and option 2 has the same energy. So I wouldn't be shocked if option 3 has a similar energy, okay? So we're gonna see. Let's get into these cards. I'm hearing no holding back. This is not one to procrastinate with. High on life. Then we talk about substances. This is very interesting. Look at that. Extremely happy with life. Living life to the fullest. Excitement and happiness. High on life. It's like a natural high that you guys are connecting with. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I think everything in moderation. I also feel like it has to be intentional. You have a lot of people who abuse certain things, right? Cannabis could be used in a very spiritual way. There are some people who they connected with that spirit itself. And they also kind of like use it as a way to connect with their guides and their ancestors. So I don't knock it. But like I said, everything in moderation, right? This is giving a natural high. Like there's a level up here. This is strong Cleopatra. Like it's almost like they're giving me like a beauty. Yeah, I'm not even gonna go there. What I am gonna say is that your frequency is gonna shift and change. Your aura is gonna be felt. I'm getting a very vibrant and radiant energy. That is what's waiting for you. Your higher self is already like, come on. So when are you going to catch up physically? Woo. Crossroads. When are you going to catch up? Do you want to stay here or do you want to meet me Meet me at the crossroads. Like, are you going to meet me over here on this timeline that we're trying to get you aligned with? Because we're already here and ready. Like, we have everything waiting for you. Your physical vessel needs to raise in frequency to have it. It's as simple as that. If you think about it, that is simple work. There's nothing else that's blocking you except for you raising and tuning your physical vessel to meet your spiritual vessel. That's quite powerful. It says, crucial decision must be made, moments of change. Yeah, this is a moment of change for you. Wow. Look at this. Just look at this for a second, you guys. Look at the white she's wearing. Look at her hands, right? It's like she's uncrossing something. Imagine if her hands were to open wide. You see how her hands are kind of crossed over and then the other lady's hands are outward? So it's like, you know, like you're just freeing yourself from something. Like, it's just like, I'm free of this. And I know in Reiki healing, like, we have like a brush down that we do. Or it's like you sweep your energy off and downward. So, you know, simple, it's a small stuff, right? To cleanse your energy, especially if you're out and you don't have like all your tools. Just to reset. If those of you guys are brushing down the old, I'm hearing wipe me down. And I'm also hearing, if you feel like a pimp, go on, brush your shoulders off. Like, get the dust off. Get the dust off of you, okay? But the color white is significant, represents renewal or rebirth. Markosha, what the blank? That song was on the radio today. Well, then it's your pal, girl. It's your pal, okay? So, which we already knew it was your pal. Okay, let's see what's up. One more, Holy Spirit. Thank you. Snake Charmer. Turn a situation to your advantage. You'll win against your enemy. 2 steps ahead of your enemy. What's crazy is the Snake Charmer is coming out on top of the Devil card. 2 steps ahead of your enemy. Now, maybe y'all do have some people that's not wanting you guys to level up. I don't really focus on, it's crazy how when your frequency raises, you know how we go through our stages in life where we're focused on what people think about us. It's weird when you keep raising your frequency, you'll hit a certain place where you really don't care what people think. You don't really care about who doesn't like you. All you care about that it doesn't affect you. Does that make sense? So with evil eye in spiritual work, it's like, at a certain point, you don't care about what people are saying, why they don't like you, who don't like you. All you care about is, 1, that person's not in your physical space. 2, it's not affecting you spiritually. You're not getting any like repercussions of what the work they are doing, whether it's actually magical or them just sending like negative thoughts or energy your way. You just are focused on you and protecting your energy and focusing on your purpose. That is what this is giving. It's like, you know, I know that my spiritual team is so big that they're going to handle that for me. Now, what were we doing? Oh, yes. Aligning to this frequency. You know, it's like you're just not, your brain isn't on that anymore. It's almost like a queen. Like, you know, those queens where it's like they didn't really, how do I say this? They weren't easily moved or swayed by someone not liking them. They knew that they had people who weren't going to like them. It came with the territory. It comes with the territory that there are going to be some people who are, how do I say this? Affected by your growth. There are going to be some people who are triggered by your growth. There are going to be some people who are triggered by your energy. You don't go get mad about it. You just sit on your throne. You continue to be the queen, goddess, god, king that you are, knowing that, yes, that comes with the territory of raising your frequency. Yes, that comes with the territory of being a radiant energy. People project their own insecurities onto you, and that is okay, because to be honest with you, that is the human way. The human way is people learn from others. They often project. Doesn't make it right, but that's the way people often do things. Even love is projection. When people send compliments, even that is a projection of themselves. So when you start being mindful of how humans work and how they navigate through life from their own trauma, their own circumstances, and how they see others via their own lenses, doesn't affect you. Because you know what you're doing. You're so focused on where you're at. And you don't take it personal. That's going to go over a lot of people's heads right now. You're so focused on you're maintaining your life and getting rid of your own fears. Keeping your fears in a chokehold. And ego isn't bad. It's what we do with our ego. It's like how we operate and navigate our life. You know, you're given power. How you navigate and operate the power that you're given. For some reason, this reading is you guys. I'm hearing procrastination. Putting procrastination aside to the side. Putting your foot on its neck. Self-doubt, procrastination. That has to go. You guys really want to look up, I'm not saying to work with, but what I am saying is at least do your research on, I think it's Santa Marta la Dominadora. I think that is her name in Saint Martha. As well as Joan of Arc. It's a very fierce, confident energy that's coming through. I'm hearing just hear me out. I'm hearing I'm not bothered with peasants. Like, I don't care what other people are thinking of me. I don't know why. It's giving a very regal kind of like, I don't care what's happening down there, what's happening over there. I'm focusing on me. What do I need to get in order? What do I need to get in control? What am I denying from myself? This is self-focus, self-evaluation. This isn't, I'm telling you, it's like you're not really focused on outward stuff. This is a very powerful energy, and I don't know how to explain it to you guys. You would have to be in it to understand it and process this. You'll realize that arguing is a waste of time, a waste of energy. Watching pick a card readings on who's sending you evil eye and who doesn't like you, or what is their karma, waste of time. It's a waste of time and waste of energy. Gossip, waste of time, waste of energy. All you guys need to do is reset, connect with your spiritual team. They're saying that is none of your business. It's none of your business what people think of you. You need to focus on you and raising your frequency. That's all. Direction. Look at that. This is power. This is power. It says being on the right path, finding direction in life, and your own North Star. This is your compass. Your inner compass is being tuned up. Ooh, that Merkaba is spinning. Ooh, the chariot knows which direction to go in. You started with the chariot. You're ending with right path, direction. We have the crossroads here. Oh, going the wrong way on a one-way street. Then we have that. Go listen to Ab-Soul's portion of that song. I'm telling you, right here, we started it with chariot. Now it's like things are being moved out of its path. I told you guys that with the road opener. No longer at a crossroads. You chose the path. I really feel like that's your reading. You know what's up? Say what, say what, say what. You know what's up? I told you what's up. No more programming. No more matrix programming. No more falling to the BS and what other people are doing and what they're trying to sell you, consumerism and all this crap. None of that. This is you guys resetting and programming yourself with higher frequency energy, music, like enlightenment, light codes. You're not fazed by what's going on outside of you and around you. You are on your throne and in your power, and you are focused on your North Star, your North Node, whatever energy that you are supposed to be accomplishing here, your purpose. This is a very purpose-driven pile. Snake. Oh my God, here we go again. Shed old skin. Detox. Purge. Enlightenment. Kundalini energy. It's the same energy we keep getting. Wisdom. Wisdom is coming from this. Show me DNA activation. I'm telling you guys, you're going through a strong spiritual ascension here. Yes, it is. I used to drink every night. I'm completely done. It's my past. There you go. Look at that. Star, set your sights higher. What is this peeking out? Oh, Lord. Look who's peeking out. Why don't we say hi to her? Since she wants to be seen. High Priestess. Harness mystic power. Oh, that's why they want you to purge. Oh, doesn't she look familiar? What's she wearing? Don't she look familiar? Let's go back. So you guys have a High Priestess trying to speak to you guys, are also embodying the High Priestess. But look, that white and gold. Look at that. Same energy. Same energy. Y'all see that? Same energy. Do your cleanses. Do your spiritual cleanses. Even if you guys feel you have to do it back to back for 7 days, do what you need to do. Spiritual cleanses could be different for everyone based off of whatever culture they come from and their belief system, but y'all need to be doing your cleanses. Connect with the sun, connect with Mother Nature, get those light code activations, connect with high frequency music, tune your physical vessel. Think about it. You are mostly water. Water is affected by sound. Sound waves, you guys need to really connect. The Merkaba is on this card. Look closely. Can you see the Merkaba at the top? Right here. Tell y'all. And she has Bastet here. Bastet is also protection. Very adaptable and playful. Also a little flirty at times. But yes, that's what I have for you guys, option 1. I mean 2. She has a lotus over here on the corner too. Blue lotus. I used to take a spiritual bath every night. I turned into a shower girly, and that is so not me. Well, technically, spiritual baths, like in old times, traditional times, they were actually made like in bowls or like like what do they call them? Anyways, basically, our ancestors didn't have bathtubs. They didn't have bathtubs. They had lakes, rivers, oceans, right? They had bowls. Whatever they could pour over themselves was a spiritual bath. So it's not having a bath. You don't have to have a bathtub to do a spiritual bath. In fact, I know for me personally, I don't like sitting. Like, you don't want to sit. It's each his own though. Sometimes people don't like sitting in water. Like, you know, especially if you're doing a cleanse. But it just depends on the individual. But like I said, pouring it over yourself. Some people also let it dry on their skin. It just depends on what type of bath you're doing. You know, there's different types. Different ways to get it done. Okay? You guys need to be connecting with your higher self, because I strongly feel like your higher self is going to tell you how to do the things you need to do. You know what I mean? And I started preparing my spiritual baths in jugs and pouring it at the end of my shower, that part. It works so much easier for me as opposed to a bath. That's it right there. That's it right there. Totally agree. So option 2, you know what to do. Let's get you one of these cards. You know what's up. You guys have a certain level of intensity that's coming through. Destined for big things. Lady Portia. Look at that. Talking about the violet flame, violet ray of light. I'll pour it over myself and see how it works out. Yeah, try that, babes. We got Lady Portia, overcoming limitations, karmic release. Boom. Let go of the need to be right. Just let go of the old. Let go of the old. Karmic release. Notice that. Karmic release. You're releasing. Let go of the need to be right. Overcoming limitations. Things are going to be shifting for you guys. What's at the bottom of the deck? Kuthumi or Kuthumi. It says initiatory experience. Your current situation is initiating your gifts. Yep. Especially with the High Priestess here, harness mystic power. That's what you're stepping into. My last pick a card reading, she came out. She was doing her thing in the last pick a card reading. So you guys might feel called to go watch the last live pick a card reading, okay? That's what we have here, y'all. That's what I got for you. This has to do with your Akashic records. I could go deeper with you guys if I really wanted to, but I would be here all night with you guys. Oh, look at that. Ooh, Divine Mother. We have Hathor here. Okay, light activation. Oh, does that sound familiar? We have the sun out here with Ra. We know. You guys are getting some sort of light activation here. Look at the blue lotuses. Didn't I mention that earlier? Now I know why they had me use this deck. Acceleration. Bingo. Brilliance. Stand in your light. That's the aura right here. Mic drop. That's it. That's it. Claim it. Do what you gotta do. Watch how things move forward for you. Watch. I was just having a conversation. There's this sweet lady who takes my my yoga class, and she told me yesterday. She said, "Hey, Taylor, I want to let you know that I'm moving." And I'm like, oh, I hate that she's moving. I was like, no, because I liked her energy. I liked her being a part of my class, but I'm proud that she's moving. I'm happy that she's moving because she manifested. It's something she wanted. And everything aligned for her, from the place that she was staying to the job that she got. Everything just naturally aligned for her. Things shifted where they usually don't shift. Okay? Like, it's so powerful how we can manifest certain things into reality if we just stay positive, if we just surrender, if we just know that we are worthy of the best. Because she had an opportunity to settle within a job. She had an opportunity to settle for less than her worth, and she denied that. She said, no, this is what I'm worth. This is the amount that I'm worthy of receiving. You know, I should be paid this amount for what I do, and this is what I want. She put that out there in the universe, and it happened. She had friends, even family, tell her that how are you going to do that? How's that going to happen? You should just take this. You should do this. She did not. She stood by her intention. She put it out there into the universe, and it worked out for her. Now she's about to go and travel and move to the place she wants to be at. She has a job that she wanted that's going to pay her more. And even all the way down to the apartment. Randomly, they said, hey, we'll let you move in earlier. Like, everything aligned for her. Because she trusted. She knew her worth. She didn't settle. There was some time where she was unemployed, but guess what? She didn't settle. It always worked out for her. She trusted. What the difference is, instead of becoming fearful, she stayed in a very high frequency state by trusting. She knew her worth. That she knew she had what she wanted in mind. She said it to the universe. She just had to believe it and stick by it. And it worked. When she shared that with me, I said, girl, I'm so proud of you. I'm taking note. Because people call her lucky. They call her lucky, but really she's doing the work. The Sun card. Success. Oh, what do the Chariot and the Sun have in common? Success. That's what's waiting for you guys, option 2. Just shed this old skin. Be willing to take that leap of faith towards this reset. I'm telling you, what's on the other side is not just a gleaming, glowing aura. It's success. Things working out in your favor. I'm telling you, you go from leaving your car keys in the car to all of a sudden getting a brand new car out of nowhere. Like, just random things falling into your lap in your favor. Just like, how did that, what? Okay. I didn't even apply for that and I got that. Randomly. Never put limitation on what the universe can do. Never put a limitation on what the universe can do. I don't know why I feel called to say this. The yoga job that I have right now, the one that I have every week, I didn't apply for that job. I did not apply. I didn't audition. I did not apply for that job. Just, I'm telling you, the right things will align when you are in a high frequency. So, oh my God, my husband said you just need a new car after a... Tell your husband, you know what, baby, you right. That's what you say to him. You know what, you were right when you said that. Universe, I understand what you meant. You want to give me a new car. I receive it. I'm receptive of it. I get what you're doing. Thank you. Honey, that I do not know. But what I will tell you is to look up Anima Mundi, ANIMAMUNDI. She has Blue Lotus, and she's very insightful, very knowledgeable about these things. And I'm sure on her website, she either has a blog dedicated to Blue Lotus, or she actually has it on the description. So do look that up, and feel free to call them. They have a store here in Cali, in Venice. They also have a store in New York. But if you call and speak with them about the product, they'll tell you. They usually have a herbalist on staff. Trust, I know this is my favorite place. It's one of my favorite places to go. Okay. One more card. I just feel it. One more card. What is it? Take care of your needs. Take care of your needs, you guys. That's it. Know your seasons. Know your cycles. That's it. The sun will come out in the morning. That's what I'm hearing. The sun will come out in the morning. What is that song? It's an old song. The sun will come out in the morning. Anyways, the sun is coming out. All right. I'm coming out. Diana Ross. That's what I'm hearing. Good stuff. Option 2. Do what you need to do. Level up. Do that. Do that for yourself. Take care of your physical and spiritual vessel. Take care of your needs. All right. Like, it's really making me think of, wow. You know how snakes naturally shed their skin? What's deep is huskies, and the huskies are closely, obviously, related to wolves. Okay. That is one dog that still very much like its ancestor. Okay. Now with huskies, which I'm pretty sure is probably the same with wolves, maybe, huskies naturally shed their fur. So when I got Harlow, I did not know that I didn't need to have Harlow's fur cut. I thought she needed a haircut. And they said, don't cut her hair. You will mess with her fur. You'll mess with her, I guess the way it grows in. I'm not sure. But they are not supposed to have their fur cut. You don't touch them because they will naturally shed their fur. They naturally shed. They have cycles of shedding. And that's the snake. The snake has cycles of shedding. So the wolf has cycles of shedding. This is a cycle of shedding. Hello. Take care of your needs. I'm telling you, you'll come back renewed, refreshed. A lot of you guys are trying to handle everything right now is what I'm hearing. It's like you're trying to get this done, trying to get this done. What you don't realize, if you just simply take the time to reset yourself, detox, everything I've been telling you to do for option 2, that you will have the energy to do the things you need to do. But not only that, it will naturally get done. All the extra work you're trying to do, things will naturally shift and align if you raise your frequency. Marisha, girl, you're in my life. I walked into the pet store today to pick my dog up, and a husky came at me. Oh my God, Markosha, reminds me of Anpu. Oh, what's Anpu? Why does that sound familiar? ANPU. But yes, the Annie movie. Thank you. Huskies, if you do your research on huskies, it's very interesting. So I forget the actual tribe of people who are native. Look, wherever huskies from, they native peoples. They native humans. I forget the tribe of people that are native to their land. But anyways, let's get to it. they thought that huskies were very spiritual. Like they felt like something was very unique about them. Okay, so do some research on that. Find that, and if you can't find it on Google, have ChatGPT. What is it? ChatGPT. Why am I tripping right now? It's like I glitched there. ChatGPT pull up the information for you about them spiritually, what huskies represent spiritually, and how they're connected to wolves. Harlow, I think I mentioned this in option 1. Not option 1. Oh, that's interesting. You guys are definitely connected to the last pick a card reading, the live one. There's something weird about that. But anyways, the last live I did, I think I may have mentioned this. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. But Harlow is very different because apparently in their belief, I guess in the native people to huskies, them having 2 eyes, which some humans even have 2 different color eyes. Why did I say 2 eyes? 2 different color eyes. I forget the term of it. Is it heterochromia? I can't remember. But anyways, it can mean that they see in between worlds, different realms, different worlds. Like they see that as symbolic as them seeing between worlds. Not only that, but Harlow has a witch's mark. So apparently there's a certain pattern in their fur that can be seen as a witch's mark. So not only does she have the 2 different color eyes, she has a witch's mark. So I'm like, my girl is all types of mystical, which I already knew because my guides already told me, and my ancestors, my mom even came through and told me that she's a spirit guide of mine. So I actually ended up naming her after a spirit guide, and I didn't know it yet. So one of her names is connected to a spirit guide. That's why Harlow has like 3 different names. I'll leave it at that because I can go into that. I'm going to have to do a whole video on Harlow. Like just the spiritual significance of her. If you guys go back through my older videos, you'll see where I posted a video with this like a dog face, like the shape of a dog on a sweaty mat. That was a part of the signs that they wanted me to get her. I think I drove like an hour or 2 to get her. Anyways, Anubis. Yes, Anubis, god of the underworlds. Anubis. You need to look up huskies. You need to figure out what that means for you. Don't be shocked if one enters your life, because I want to say she entered my life. Even my cousin pointed out that I was at her house like maybe 2 years prior, and a husky, her neighbor's dog, got out, and it had different areas it could have went to. Instead, it came up to me. Came right up to me. And I was like, we got to get this dog help. And she was like, that dog came right up to you. And I said, I know. We got to get this dog help. We were able to get the dog back home. We opened the gate and let it go back in. But what's interesting is 2 years later, I ended up with a husky. And what's wild is that I didn't put it out there in the universe, hey, universe, I want a husky. Like, you know, I didn't want another dog at all. It was just gonna be me and Joe, because I was just sick of going through grief of losing my babies. So the fact that she came in, I was like, this is wild. A big dog? I've never had a big dog. Like, this is crazy. And she's something else. Like, I have a whole teenager in my house. Like, that's how intelligent she is. Today, this is what I'm going to share with you guys. And I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to go into option 3. I was being playful with her, right? She has a bed that's by the backyard door that's near the couch. So I was walking by and I act like I was just going to go outside. And she had went and sat on her bed. Instead of like walking outside, I just plopped down on her bed just to be playful, just to plop down with her to see what she would do. And I was like, Harlow, and I was just playing with her and playing with her fur, and she just kind of looked at me, and she kissed me a little bit, and then she walked away. And I was like, it's always when I'm trying to give love that you want to walk away. But when you give love, you want me to stay here and rub you. So I had that whole moment with her where I was like, what is wrong with you? Like, you see me, I came over here to play with you, but it's always when I'm doing something, you want to come over and do it. I literally talked to her like that, right? I was like, okay, fine then. No lie. Like an hour later, I'm busy. I'm like, okay, let me sit on the couch. I pulled a tray up to the couch, and I was like, let me drink this, make sure I'm hydrated. And then all of a sudden, she had the nerve. This is somewhat new behavior. She's only done this a couple of times. She had the nerve. She hurried up, darted, and jumped on the couch and laid behind me. And it clicked to me. I was like, girl, what? I said, what are you doing? And she just looked at me. And it clicked to me, she's mocking what I had did to her. I looked at her and I said, oh, you're getting me back. Gotcha. She jumped on the couch, got behind me, and just looked at me. And I was like, you're playing with me. Cool. Got you. My bad. Because I was like, girl, get your butt down off this couch. But it didn't click to me that I went and sat on her little area. So she got me back. Anyways, she did it in the same manner. How I was walking, acting like nothing was going on. And I just plopped down. She actually was walking and just hurried up and darted up. That's how I knew. I was like, you are too smart. Like, it's actually scary. It's actually scary how intelligent they are. Harlow. Lolo. Come here, baby. Pooch, pooch. If she wants to, she'll come. Harlow. Lowski poo. Lowski poo, come here. Come here, babe. Can you come here real quick? Thank you, honey. Can you like put your paws up? Can you say hi? Look, Harlow, you're saying hi. No, wait, come here. Come closer. Come closer. Come here. She shook her head. She said, no, that's as good as it's getting. But you saw her, right? There you go. Harlow came. Did you guys see her right here? I hope you guys saw her. I'm gonna have to replay this back to see if you saw her. Harlow. She's not really big on cameras. My Maltepoos are like very photogenic. She loves to be like praised with gratitude, and she likes to be told she's beautiful. Truly. But she doesn't like cameras too much. Lolo. Come here. People want to say hi to you, Harlow. Harlow, come be social. Lolo. She's not feeling it. But hey, you guys saw her briefly. Harlow, Eleanor, Serene. Come here, sweetheart. I love you. No, she's really not feeling it. But hey, you saw her briefly, okay? I saw her. She was like, that's enough. Enough of that. Really, she was trying to see if I was giving her something. She's not here for it. They're independent thinkers. You have to keep that in mind. They're a lot like their ancestors, the wolves. She's focused on doing her thing. Her coming in was really her being kind. Like, big dogs, they don't play. Okay? So option 3. Let's get it started. Option 3. What do you guys need to know? What am I feeling for y'all? You guys, they want me to reset the energy. So if you have in headphones, I do apologize. I'm going to ring the bell. So I'm going to count to 3, okay? So 1, 2, 3. It's my Ganesha bell. Can you see it? He's literally the obstacle remover. And we're talking about removing blockages. So I love that for us. All right, sip of my water, complete reset. Holy Spirit, new energy. That's what they want me to do. I love how they just come through like that. Hold up. You guys don't know I have like towers of cards around me because they have me switch cards like this ever so often. They're telling me what to do, so I'm listening. Okay, hold up. Option 3 is a totally different energy. I feel like the Nima Mundi energy or Anima Mundi energy is still here because they want me to use her deck. Oh, Pal Diarco, Metamorphosis. Straight up, we're talking about blood, huh? It actually shows the uterus with blood. Transformation cycles. A little head nod to option 2. Sorry for that loud pop. All right, let's get started. Option 3. Option 3, what's happening? Holy Spirit, what's going on with these people? Who is this? King of Pentacles wants to be seen. Look at him taking in the sun's light. Ah, look at that. I love that. I'm hearing kings lining up. Kings lining up. What's up with that? Kings lining up. Kings lining up. Putting the cards in the wrong way. Hold on, you guys. They don't even... You guys want me to use this deck? What's happening? They're showing me a parade. Thank you. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Anna. She said, what's the crystal for option 3? Rose quartz, option 3. You guys go back. I was already talking. Thank you, Anna. They don't even care about that no more. They getting right into it. It's a different energy. A parade where they're playing Black Parade by Beyonce. What is that? What's going on? Woo! The world. Literally. Okay, this is how we want to start your reading, option 3, the world card. This is okay. You know how option 2 was trying to get to that frequency? This is already the frequency. He was already taking in the sun's energy. And I felt called to turn the light on. We have new energy coming through, new cards. What's happening here? It's like they want me to use several different decks. Okay, I know what decks we're using. What's going on? Did a card flip? Why do I feel like a card flipped? What is this? There we go. Ten of Cups. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I just say to you guys? I just said this is like what option 2 is trying to get to. This is it already. And all of a sudden I feel like I want to sit up straighter. Like this feels like a very they're showing me the spine. You guys look up spinogenics. Spinogenetics or spinogenics. Spinogenetics. Bear with me. You guys are the science pal. I always have a science pal. I love this. I love that I always have that one. All my options are ascended. Let me just say that. Okay. Everybody's tapped in. But there's always one option that takes it just a little bit further. And they're showing me the spine. Now, like I said, closely connected, but this is like this is where option 2 was trying to get, you guys are already there. Does that make sense? So this could be a nod to option 2 that if you do the work, this is what happens. We talked about Kundalini energy briefly. They're showing me the spine, right? They're showing me the caduceus, the snake spiraling, but they're showing me it going up the spine. DNA activations, but also how we receive information, our spine. They talk about how the brain not only is a computer and how it holds information, knowledge, and wisdom, and it connects, right? But the gut also connects and has information and wisdom. The spine, our sensory, right? And there's been studies where they're trying to figure out, like, okay, what's really taking in the information? You know, they're trying to rule out, is one component of our body more powerful than the other? When really it's different aspects of our body that holds information, knowledge, and wisdom and data. They're talking to you guys about your spinal fluid. They're talking about your spine. They're talking about information and processing via the spine. There's a form of yoga. It doesn't have the Bikram yoga. I'm just going to say that. Bikram yoga, hot power fusion is good for your spine. That's a sign. They're doing fireworks. It's good for your spine, okay? So I'm going to say you guys want to study the spine. I actually have a deck of cards. It's not anywhere near me because I rarely use it. I have a deck of cards that's based on the body. 2 of them, actually, but one is really beautiful. And it talks about the spine, the vertebrae. So there's something here about that snake. And if you think about ancient Egypt, how that was connected to the reason why I think they had like the snake here on their head. And it's a representation of the snake going up, right? We're talking about the, oh, shit. What is it? Is it cortex? What is it? They show me a C. They show me a V word. There's something with, they're showing me different parts of the brain. So you guys are the neuroscience. You guys are the science pal. I'm just going to say it like that. You guys are neuroscience pal. Subconscious and conscious mind, but this is a little bit deeper than that with the spinal genetics or spinal genetics. It's almost like, think of chiropractic work mixed with Reiki. You know, it's like a sort of body healing, energetic healing with the body, moving energy from the body. I could take this deeper. I'm trying to see if I'm allowed to. And just like that, I feel called to like move my back around. Some of you guys could be dealing with some back pain, back discomfort. You're needing to move your back. You're needing to work on your upper and lower back. Jasmine Isabel Kelly, nice to meet you, honey. Why do I feel like I've met you before? Hi, hun. It's nice to see you. I'll say it like that because why do I feel like I've met you before? I'm happy you felt it. Hey, I've been on Beyonce heavy these last few months. I'm Beehive now. I thought you was SZA. Does SZA have a fan base? I can't remember. I don't know. I don't know her people's names. Welcome to the Beehive. They just said back to business. I'm telling you, the guides ain't playing with this one. Okay, so we're gonna get deep. You guys know I share so much with you guys. I don't always share everything with you guys. I'm a Scorpio. Just when you think you've known everything, you don't. Okay, let's get into this. Some of you guys, this is gonna go off a little woo-woo. I need you here with me. I need you to bear with me and take what resonates and leave the rest. But this is about to take it up a notch to a different wave. I want to part this almost like if you were braiding hair. I'm going to part this into different sections. I don't know why they want me to say it like this. It's like, imagine if you had little sticky tabs to put on different pages to part it so you can go back and forth. Because what I'm going to say isn't going to always be on the same path. How do I say that? Some of you guys are going to only process a portion of this part. Some of you guys are going to process a portion of this, but it's all intertwined and connected. I'm parting your hair. I don't know why. Talk about the brain. I don't know why they're showing me like I'm literally taking the thin point of a comb and I'm parting sections in your hair. And I'm about to get into one section. So sections of the brain. Okay. So you know how the constellations are aligned with different. Yo, this one is completely channeled. This is weird. So the pyramids are aligned with different constellations, right? How certain things were aligned and placed in different areas to connect with different star systems. And people wonder why the ancient Egyptians were so powerful. How did they build those pyramids? How did they do all this? How were they so advanced with technology? How is it that we still haven't caught up to them? And they were once considered an ancient civilization? Are they actually ancient? I'm going to part another section right here. We're getting into a place of parallel dimensions of what's ancient and what's actually futuristic. I'm going to part another section of here. We're jumping to another space. Some people are connected to galactic entities, right? People call themselves star seeds. Some people say that that's a little too far-fetched, that's a little too woo-woo, right? Especially if you haven't personally had your own experience with something so unique that's externally, you know, outside of you yourself or this planet, right? You guys, how do you think the ancient Egyptians were actually able to do what they did? I want you to process the fact that some of these beings, where's my girl? I want you to process that some of these beings here weren't completely human, right? They all had their purpose. They came through. They gave them knowledge. They gave them insight. They were considered gods, right? They all had their own purpose, their own place here, right? And people often wonder, well, where did they come from? Where did they come from? What type of humans were actually living then? Were they all just a different type of human species? Or were they also like intermingling with other species? Nice seeing you, Rosemary. What I'm trying to say to you is, I'm going to say like this, Elizabeth April, because that's what I just heard. Catch me some other time, babe. Good night. I'm sending you love. I'm going to say Elizabeth April. This is the pal where you are going to have to process what resonates or not. Blue Avian, Lyrian, Pleiadian. And that's just to name a couple. That's not even the whole crew. Arcturian. You do understand that we're all energy and we're all frequency. It's easy for them to navigate our vessels better than we can navigate our vessels. I'm tempted to take this further, but I'm tempted to scale back. They navigate things differently. They operate differently. They are not stuck to a physical human body that's limited. We're talking about moving energy within your physical vessel, and how sometimes when we have a soul contract and a purpose here in life, you need DNA activations, you need advancement to help you prolong here, to be prolonged here on this earth. That's how I'm going to say it. Now, some of you might sit at home and say, well, why is it that not everyone receives this help, right? Because some people have illnesses and sicknesses and they aren't healed, and some people are healed. And as much as it hurts to say this, some people have a soul contract that expires during a certain time frame, and it's okay for their physical vessel to go through what it has to go through. And I know that sounds harsh. And then some people go through certain things and their soul contract still needs to be fulfilled in this current lifetime. So they go through healing processes. They're able to withstand some things or go through a certain illness and still handle the things they need to do here on earth. Some are healed in what we call miraculous ways, right? Yes, they've been here way longer than us, but Earth is a new planet. Earth is new to them. We're babies to them. We're little baby know-it-alls because we think that we are so much bigger and so much more powerful than any other living being on this planet. And we even think that we're the only ones that exist. Option 3, because I know it's going over some of your heads and that a lot of you aren't tuned into this and that it is a little bit too woo-woo for some of you. So I'm going to keep this in, I want to say training wheels. You know how you go bowling and you keep those extra borders up? I'm going to keep it safe, child-proof here. Not in a disrespectful manner. Not in a way that is being mean. But what I want to say is not everyone is ready for this talk unless they've actually experienced something to this extent. What I will say is there's extra... They're saying terrestrial? They're really they're pressing, they're playing with this one. The guides are really having fun. What I will say is that there's other dimensional beings here that exist to help the human race to level up, okay? To help them to do better. That's what I will say. I'm going to leave it at that. There's other beings that will help you because they understand your physical anatomy a little bit more than you do. They also understand your spiritual anatomy a little bit more than you do. And they are aware of your soul contracts. Okay. So, right, be more prominent and spirited. Precisely, if you guys go through the comments, you'll see what Anna has said. Some spirits have a higher purpose in the higher realms. They do what they're supposed to do here. They go back to where they're from, and they handle what they need to handle in the higher realms. That's why I say your ancestors never die. Death is an illusion. The physical vessel expires. That's all that there is to this. Keep that in mind when you hear of mediumship. Just someone who's able to still connect with other living beings. And when you pay attention to that, then you start to process, okay, death is an illusion, and you're still able to communicate with other living beings because they're still living. They're just not in a physical vessel. Like I said, there's chapters to this one reading, this third option. That's why I said I need to part your hair. I worked on one braid, now working on another braid for you. Option 3, this is you guys understanding and processing this. There's multiple layers to this. To this thing called life, right? There's layers to this. Things that you won't fully comprehend everything. Not at once. But if you're open and receptive to it, your guides, your angels, they will give you more. What I will say is some of these beings, the reason why I brought this up, here's that final part of hair that I'm braiding on for you guys. They will assist in healing and in moving energy out of your physical vessel to help you be here a bit longer. Sometimes they will, especially if they know that you have a purpose here and you're supposed to play something out, fulfill some sort of contract. Thoth the Atlantean. I'll leave it there. Arcturians, some of them are really great healers. Leaders. Not so warm and fuzzy, but they sometimes assist with angelic beings. Or are they one and the same? High Priestess here again. She just loves to be here. In my readings, my live readings, for some reason, she's been showing up a lot. Yeah, the Ten of Swords trying to come out somewhat reversed. Yeah. Usually when I see this card, I've told you guys in personal readings, this is my acupuncture card. I know it talks about endings, right? Sometimes we betrayal, backstab. But this is my acupuncture card. This is my card where it's like talking about back pain, back relief, the spine, the back. So I feel called to mission here. But what also is interesting that you have the Ten of Cups and you have the Ten of Swords. You have two tens here, which represent completions. Ridding yourself of old energy. You guys are going to feel called to look up Ayurvedic practices, maybe traditional Chinese practices. I see you guys diving spinogenetics at the back. I see you guys diving deep into holistic, some ancient healing techniques. Just know once you dive down that path, there are guides and allies that specifically help with energetic healing and physical healing. Not just Archangel Raphael, who's the archangel that helps with healing. There are other deities and beings that help with this, that assist with this. I've even seen Archangel Metatron assist with certain things like this, which makes sense because it has more what to do with the spiritual vessel. At the time, I didn't process that. That's why he was around. But I understood it. I'm going to throw something at you that's going to seem kind of silly. I'm telling you, people are going to watch this portion and think this girl is bat-ish crazy. You have to raise your frequency to a certain level to understand and process. There's so much more outside of you. The human brain can process because we're so used to religion and in small structures. You got to open your mind and think outside of the box. Be receptive to newer information and downloads. Now, what I'm going to say is, it's going to sound a little funny. There's Star Wars. I'm trying to think which one. But there's a being, a deity that's very tall, okay, with a very long neck. That's a very good description of one of the guides that I've seen who's a healer. I'm going to leave it at that. It's giving Arcturian a bit. Assisted, okay? Assisted by Archangel Metatron. I'm gonna leave it at that. I have a whole story on that. And what's crazy is they graced, my cousin was graced to hear that. I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave it there. We are energy. We don't only have the opportunity to channel passed on humans. And I do quote passed on because there's no such thing as passed on humans. We just ascend, we leave this physical vessel, and we go back to where we came from. We do our work, we have other missions that we do, you know. Like I said, death is an illusion. And there are other deities that live. There are other beings that live. We all have our paths, our sections to tend to. And sometimes they intercross or intertwine. Where do you think all these ancient cultures have their healing practices, where they come from? Why are there so many symbolic, wow, synchronicities, similarities within cultures? Why are there so many deities that are similar? Belief systems that are similar? Practices that are similar? The chariot comes out again. I love this. The Merkaba comes out again. Woo! King of Pentacles comes out again. He peeked out earlier, remember? Way before Anna told me to use this little crystal. Did she tell you guys that this is on option 3? Look at that. Taking in the information, sowing the seeds. This is you guys actively working with higher realmed deities, angelic beings, possibly galactic beings, ancestors, working with higher energies, entities to get the job done. This is you guys being aligning with your higher purpose. And this has, a lot of you guys, this has to do with healing. Not just physical, but spiritual. But you yourself have to be in alignment with that in order to do this work, right? This is where option 2 peeks in and says, what is this? Salamanda Poet Solo, hello. I hope I said that right. Anyways, there's completion here. All right, we have cycles ending, cycles beginning. We already knew that. What's happening here with you guys are stepping out of the box. You're seeing beyond your human fuse. What are they saying? Fusing physical existence. They're showing me energies being fused. Like how you take 2 cables and you charge them. Nice to meet you. I do apologize. You're realizing the power you have. They're showing me monks. How The human vessel is so capable, more capable than what it thinks it is. Back to the neuroscience portion, right? Because I just went all woo-woo on you. But let's go back to neuroscience. Neuroscience is telling you, if you do your research, these neuroscientists are trying to tell you that there's so much of the brain that we haven't even tapped into. We haven't even tapped into our full capability. And before we even do that, we're programming and we're putting crap into our body that's killing us. Right? Blocking the pineal gland. We're doing all this different bullcrap to our physical vessel. Keeping it at a very low frequency. Not even processing or understanding how to use it properly or how to understand the brain. Neuroscience should be in school. You should just have a science class. We should have neuroscience in school so people can understand the brain. We understand how to understand ourselves. Understand how to understand ourselves. Mindfulness, awareness of the body. Imagine if everyone knew how the brain actually worked. What do they need to know? One card. Four of Wands, initiation. Removing blockages. That's what I'm hearing. Blockages are being removed. This is more of like blind sights is what they're saying. It's not quite like option 1 and option 2. This is more like blind sights. You know how when you're driving, thank God for the newer cars, right? Where you'll hear a little sound if a car is in your blind sight or next to you where you can't see it, right? Or the camera will show you if you're trying to pull out, you know, your blind sight. That's what they're saying. They're saying to me. They're also showing me a horse when they put those blinders on the horse so it doesn't see, you know, out of the side and get distracted. Like it's something about they're saying what you don't see, your blind sight. They're showing you what you don't see. That's what they want to show you. What you, oh, I was trying to shuffle, but now I see why they wanted me to do that. Huh. Bingo. Now I know why they want me to use this deck. Well, well, well. Look at that pyramid on the top of that. Look at the brain being activated. This is the Judgment card. This is definitely giving Thoth. This is also giving Archangel Gabriel. Peeling back the mind. Look at that eye right there. Come into focus. Yeah. Your blind sight, what you aren't processing, what you aren't seeing. And you're talking about like the frontal lobe. They're talking about the different portions of the brain that you guys would do good for getting some books about neuroscience. Connect with my boy, Dr. Joe Dispenza. My girl, Dr. Tara Swart. There's another doctor who, I think he goes by Schwartz. He has some cool insight as well. What are your other cards? The Moon. Oh, the subconscious mind here. Yin, divine feminine energy, but the subconscious mind. What's an illusion, what's hidden, what's unseen, the mystery of it all, but also subconscious mind that is taking in everything that you've said to yourself or heard throughout the day, right? It holds the data and then shoots it back out. It holds the data and then shoots it back out. Oh, talk about healing and healing allies. We have Temperance here. Look at the chakra system lighting up. Look at the two pyramids next to it. And what's on the top? We have two wolves. One white, one black with wings. Yin and yang. She's in meditation in between it. Yes, this is also Sagittarius energy. This is talking about spiritual, energetic, and physical healing alignment. all the way down to the star chakra, which is above your crown chakra, which is where we're getting here. Higher levels. Your blind sights is no longer being blind. It's like straight up activation and understanding and processing of things that are quite hard to wrap your head around. Literally had to say it. That's what they wanted me to say, to wrap your head around it. Can you wrap your head around everything I just said for option 3? Can you process what all I just gave to you guys in this one option here? Is it hard to wrap your head around it? This portion, you're going to have to come back to it and process it slowly. Judgment with the brain. How do you perceive things? Your perspective of things, the way your brain operates, your anatomy, just having a better understanding of your vessel is key for you guys, physically and spiritually. I'm telling you, this is strong monk. When you think of a monk, you think of someone who really takes, they sacrifice everything outside of them to go within and tune in to a higher power of surrender, right? This reading is you guys taking the time to go within and surrender, but also to attain higher knowledge, to process how the brain works, to sit in meditation, to be open-minded, to know that there's so much outside of you that you have yet to tap into and that you may never tap into in this current physical reality. And that's okay. But what's in alignment will meet you if you stay receptive. So this has to do with higher knowledge on multiple playing fields. That's what I will say. Literally, yes. I definitely feel enlightened. Like I understand it's the action needed to take. I have to do the work consistently. But here's the deal. Sometimes we think the work is like, I gotta go. I gotta do this. Sometimes the work is simply just being still and coming back to your breath and centering yourself and surrendering. That maybe there isn't more for you to do. Maybe the work itself is just you sitting still and breathing and connecting and allowing spirit to direct you. Allowing spirit to speak through you. On your downtime, read some of these books. We're consistently learning. We're consistently evolving. That's why we don't stay in our physical vessels. You get it? That's the point of it all. We're not supposed to stay complacent. We are not supposed to stay the same. We are constantly supposed to evolve, change, almost like shapeshifters. We change. We're energy. That's why we were given temporary physical vessels to operate, just so that we can have this learning experience on this planet when we go back to where we come from the womb to the tomb, but beyond. Even the ancient Egyptians knew that, right? What's at the bottom? Oh, justice, Ma'at. Don't we love her? She comes out. It's giving Akashic records for you guys once again. Your purpose of being here, why you came here in this current lifetime. This is taking in the lessons, okay? But knowing that there isn't always physical work to be done. Spiritually being receptive is sometimes just the work. Mentally being receptive is sometimes just the work. You guys will do well with body healing, okay? Spiritual healing, body healing, meditation, prayer, yoga. I don't know why I'm hearing fasting for some of you. Really getting up, connecting, kind of like option 2, I said get up before the sunrise. Just really connect with the sun, connect with the moon phases. Spend time in nature. The thing that I mentioned to you, do your research, look into it. You guys need to understand the brain. Come back to me once you guys have done this. You guys come back and comment. Let me know what stood out to you. I'm gonna leave it there. There's layers to this one. I love how they saved this one for last. They want me to wrap it up. They're saying that that was really all. That's what you guys needed to know. Simply love. Another option had this. Simply love yourself. Take care of yourself. Strengthening bonds. This is you connecting with the higher realms. Oh, why do these trees make me think of Avatar? The trees of life. They had energy, right? They connected to it. It's their think about the way they would connect their tail to the trees and different in the animals. Data. It was like data. Think about it. Think about that. Think about the movie for a second. He was paralyzed. Alright? He was paralyzed. He was in a wheelchair. He wanted that freedom. Think about Avatar for a second. It's talking about going into a different world or a different planet, right? What were they seen as? Almost like aliens, right? Think about that for a second. Think about that for a second. Think about Avatar for a second. What do they look like? They almost look like Lyrians, right? Go visit Avatar 1 and 2 and process what I'm telling you about the brain, and think about how the doctor worked with them. She was trying to get the physical vessel to connect with this avatar-like being, right? What if it was opposite? What if your actual vessel was the avatar and the vessel you need to connect to was this human body? Or what if the two existed one and the same? In different dimensions. I'm gonna leave it there. I want you to process that. Shine your light. Clear your soul. Shine your energy. Be in your power. Look at this light. Oh, option 3, you're going to go above so many people's heads. You guys have a little bit of homework to do. A little bit of Avatar, Last Airbender. I was talking to the first live with clarity of belief. Oh, I'm going to receive some information on this. Wrap it up. They want me to wrap this up. What's up? There you go. Thank you. Walk away from the old so that you can have this new birth. This is a way of thinking. That's what they're saying to me very clearly. Walk away, withdrawing from a situation, person, leaving the past behind, learning to let go. This is the old way of thinking and being. What do we have here? New birth, creation, metamorphosis, birthing something new, come into being. Scared beetle, protection, prosperity, power. This is a new birth, a new understanding, like wasn't his name Jake Sully? In Avatar, he had a new birth, a new energy. He was born again. He got a second chance. Let go of regret. Let go of self-doubt. Feeling your sadness, guilt, or shame. Sorry about what happened. Regret over decisions. Crazy. He kind of dealt with that himself, right? In that movie. It's funny how they gave you that movie. It's all intertwined and connected. The ancestors, ancient civilizations, all the way down to what they consider otherworldly beings. All right. Here you go. Here's your Nima Mundi card. Milk Thistle. Peaceful warrior. That is this. Peaceful warrior. You have a purpose here. Healing, peace. One more card. Reishi, retreat. They want you to get this knowledge. That looks like the brain a little bit. A portion of the brain. Retreat. Reset. I love this for you guys. Metamorphosis. Wasn't it the very first card to come out? Your transformation, which makes sense because we have the new birth. Literally being born again. Mukina journey, which also helps with the mind. If you look at Mukina, thinking positively. Journey, this is a journey. A mental journey at that. I love this for you guys. Whoa, well, that's it. Look at this. Okay, Mother Mary. This came out in the live one, right? my first live. Miraculous encounter, divine experiences. Do not be afraid of being powerful, stepping into your power, nurturing yourself, the mother, divine feminine, nurturer, healing, giving birth, right? Metamorphosis, we have the uterus here. Transformation, rebirth of cycles and rebirth of new cycles, contracts that you're supposed to fulfill. Who do we have here at the bottom? Blue avians. I didn't mention my little friends. They're not quite little, but I do like to say that. Right? Blue avians, blue beings. Wounds healed, important information charging up, sparking, those lights sparking there, right? DNA activations, light transmission, light code, chakra system aligning. Energy that you aren't quite prepared to deal with yet is what I'm hearing. Some of you guys are not quite there yet, almost. And trust, you don't have to call on them for them to come. They'll come when they feel like you are ready. 𝘠𝘪𝘱, this he came out, option 2. Light experience is what I just heard. Initiatory experience. Your current situation is initiating your gifts. Say hello to my little friend. That's what they mean. It's not so little. It's a big friend to have. Bridget, inner fire. Let your passion lead to your purpose. This has to do with your purpose here on this earth, on this planet. That's what they're helping assist you with. I'm lightheaded as I'm speaking to you guys. Lady Nada, expanded heart, openness, liberation. Liberation, let yourself love and be loved. That's a higher frequency that you have to hold in order to receive certain information. That's what I have for you guys. Option 3, that's why they wanted me to wrap it up, because this is not one that you kind of, you just stick in. It's a very clear, straight to the point message that's given. You process it. You take note. You do what you need to do. And then you allow them to give you the information that you need in order to move forward along your process, along your journey here in this lifetime. And that's that. What are the next 2 cards? Kuan Yin, enlighten action, choose compassion, move forward with grace. Another divine feminine energy is very nurturing. And the Atlanteans. That's what we ended it with. Another galactic connection here. Talk about the past, present, and future. Evolution, vibration, legacy, technology, progress, expect acceleration. Process that one more time. Legacy, technology, which we talked about, progress, expect acceleration. Future and ancient technology and healing. That's what I have for you guys, option 3. I hope you guys like that reading. I hope it was able to make sense for you guys, that you process it and you take it and receive it without judgment, but with an open mind. I send you guys all love. And I thank you for the assistance that I had with that third option, because I definitely knew that was some higher power there. I'm lightheaded. It was really intense. I wish you peace and blessings. Thank you so much. I wish you peace and blessings and love and prosperity in alignment with your purpose here. My connection started messing up because there's a tornado warning and crazy lightning. Love you, Tay. Thank you always. No problem, Jasmine. Come back to it. That's all. Hopefully I'm able to save this live. I had an issue saving, trying to figure out how to save these lives. You guys know I don't come on here often. Overall, it's just time to elevate. As the human population has to elevate. The old ways of doing things is no longer, you hear the sirens in the back? Archangel Michael. The old ways of doing things, it's not going to take us far. It's taking us backwards. And I do mean on all levels. And other beings, they see this. They understand this. So that's why each time it's like they send in new souls, more advanced souls to come in and be born again on this planet to help to balance and weigh things out. Thank you for the subscribe. I'm sending you love. They try to balance things out by sending in newer souls. Well, what I mean by newer souls is they're actually